setting on a beautiful but very warm and humid early October evening as we welcome you to the Cardinal Stadium for late non-conference action between the Coon Rapids Cardinals and the Chaska Hawks. Joe Young and Jeremy Smith up above, and Jeremy, I got you right the first time.
You can call me Howie all night. I'll take the compliment.
I will, undoubtedly. For Coon Rapids, a good season to start under first-year coach Maggie Spellman, but they're hoping to finish strong tonight and Saturday.
Yeah, 6-5-1 on the season coming into tonight, up against Chaska's 4-6-3 record.
There's Coach Maggie Spellman. And to her left, no doubt, the top Cardinal fan, Red. But she has been outstanding for the program in her debut season, and they have picked up, talked about 6 wins. First time, I believe, since 2019. And if they can win one more, they will equal their win total last achieved in 2015.
Well, that ensures them a winning record on the season as well if they can pull this one off tonight.
Correct. Ball control has been a big part of the turnaround for the Cardinals, and playing a schedule against some different teams that they don't have the history with has maybe helped a bit, but they have scored and continue to score. 25 goals on the season, 2 games left.
Yeah, and even in those losses, haven't been shut out, putting the ball in the net every single game.
Like in the pink socks. Of course, in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which we just began yesterday.
It's weird to think it's already October.
It certainly doesn't feel like it. High in the upper 80s this afternoon. It will cool off considerably throughout the course of tonight's contest. This one booted along by Bryn Pfeffer. Cardinals quick to turn it around. Sent back in. Williams had to scramble a little bit, but able to scoop it up.
Just kind of getting that early game, kicking the ball around, feeling out what kind of defense the other team's playing.
Maya Thomas, one of the Cardinal captains. Really do a nice job in the couple of games that we have been able to cover of putting pressure on the ball and working as a unit. Passing it and building an attack down the field rather than kick over the top and try and win with pure speed has kind of been the Cardinal trademark over the past couple of years, past couple of decades perhaps.
We see that ball control right there as they advance into the attacking third. Pass a little too long.
Michaela Hafsland in a little early anyhow, so the offside will get a free kick for the visitors from Chaska. Chaska has struggled on offense, just 1.15 goals per game. Been shut out a handful of times, and they've only scored 2 or more in 3 of their 13 contests. Which,
on paper, that's good news for the Cardinals.
It tells me if you can score 2 goals against this Chaska squad, you've got a good chance of getting a win. But the Hawks are the ones threatening early.
Defense in there to
good
break it up.
Good job to come over on the overlap by Olivia Lar. Unfortunately, out the end line, so it'll be a corner kick upcoming for the Chaska Hawks. Strength in numbers, the motto for the Cardinal defense. Addison Schneider will handle the corner for the Hawks. They go short post. Spun high off the foot of Bryn Kraus. Cardinals able to control, not able to clear. This one played in behind, a good chance. The shot tipped just wide by Williams and then cleared out the sideline to prevent the corner. Or did it get out the end line? It did get out the end line, so they will get the. No, they are going to throw it in.
So she did get it just in time, but yeah, great defensive play we're going to see here on that ball.
Got just a fingertip on it. And Lara over it there to clear it. Oh, they did give him the corner, so it did get out the end line. They went to the back post this time. It skips through everybody. Cardinals set it back out near midfield. Hawks trying to keep them bottled up. Maya Thomas in a battle there with Ordorf. Able to win it and get it up the line, but skipped away from Erickson and out of bounds. Stoddard will throw it in again, and she'll get another opportunity.
Just keep moving the ball down. 5 yards at a time, right?
Chaska would not complain about that as long as they continue to keep possession.
Good defending there to take it off her foot, but they turn it right back over in the top of the box, and the defense is there to turn away the chance.
Again, a lot of black jerseys back in support. Layers of defense, and the Hawks not able to find a way through. Work through the middle of the field again. Try the near side. This is Schneider down the wing. Cross. Williams will let it go. It'll run out of bounds and be a goal kick for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, good cross there, but nobody home to answer the door. Definitely Cardinals on the back foot, it seems like, in the early part of this first half, spending a little bit more time in their box than they would probably like to.
Very early. Only 6 minutes in. But yes, I would tend to agree, and I'm certain that Coach Spellman and her staff would concur, as would the girls, and it's not about how you start.
Yeah, like we said, this most likely is going to be 2 goals could win the game for either team. So
Thomas stepping up in midfield. Keep possession in the Cardinal favor. Stegman's boot turned around quickly. Schneider sends it past everybody, and Williams will come out to scoop it up.
Knocked down but not controlled there, as Chaska continues to be on the attacking third here.
Wold able to send it ahead, and too far for the Cardinals to really challenge. Addison Erickson down there, but unable to win the ball back. One's out off of Jenica Erickson along the far sideline, right between the 2 benches. Jenica, just a freshman, has had a solid season for the Cardinals. Earning this start each and every night. Maya Thomas to throw it in now.
Looks like you can give
Or it's going to be
We're doing great
Free
tonight.
kick.
I gotta say, man. Like,
Well,
between the two of us, I think we're 0 for 5.
Yeah, but I think even the girls were a little confused as to what the whistle, which whistle they were getting. They knew it was in their favor. So if they're a little confused, it's understandable that we would be very confused.
Well, I'm starting at like 50% confused before I even put on the headset, so.
Correct.
Little bewilderment never hurt anybody.
Callie Alfin trying to turn on the Jets, get around the corner to the right. Cut out front. It was denied. Hawks have the numbers and just clear it away out of bounds. Alfin, a junior captain for the Cardinals. A chance and a goal for Jenica Erickson.
Yeah, that throw just bounced right through the defense over a couple players. Nice, clean chance there. And for any goalkeeper, that's going to be a tough one to stop point blank.
So in the 10th minute, the Cardinals strike. It's the first shot on goal for the home squad.
We'll see that replay here.
As I mentioned, the freshman earning her spot each and every night. Goes out there and chips it home. One touch to the back of the net. A beautiful serve in by the junior captain, Callie Alfin.
And it looks like Addison Erickson did get under that a little bit with a slight header to pop it past the defense. So not sure if officially she'll get an assist on that one, but sometimes it's a matter of inches that makes the difference.
Well, my stats are always unofficial as it is. You can't give 2 assists on a soccer goal like you can in hockey, but
which really you should. If any other sport
fair.
deserved 2, it's soccer.
Hawks trying to get back on the attack. That one served in too far for Alec Navius. And Williams is out to smother it.
Short kick to the right side, but her teammate is there to advance the ball.
Alfin's pass ahead. Connected with Liliana Mathiasen, but it was taken away from her. Stegman wins it back. Here's Alfin again. Looks to the middle of the field this time. That pass off target, turned around. Cards win it back. Stegman far side for Jenica Erickson. She'll settle along the sideline, chipped out of bounds. Brindley Wold had a goal on a PK against Tartan last week. Another freshman getting some big minutes.
Yeah, and that definitely bodes well for the health of the squad going into the next season. Got a lot of young players who are getting a lot of playtime.
In years to come. And for them to have this type of success this season, very exciting to see what is to come. Erilyn Yang Nguyen, who had the throw in there, one of the team's leader, also just a junior. The catalyst of this offense on a lot of nights. Also capable of finding the back of the net.
Free kick from the 20-yard line here. That's what they say in soccer, right? 20-meter line, sorry.
They go direct. It's knocked down by the keeper, Katie O'Connor. And she'll get an opportunity to punt it away. I think that's her first punt of the night. Stegman stops it up. Bodies flying, whistles blowing, free kicks coming.
A little ping pong back and forth there in the middle of the field before someone finally slipped up.
Chloe Davey. The one that was tripped up. Madeline Schaefer boots it away. Headed long, back behind everybody, and Lahr confidently just sends it out the far side.
Often the best option there is to just clear the ball out the side and wait for the rest of your defense to get back.
Olivia Lahr, also a freshman. Class of 2029.
That doesn't sound real. That's a fake year from a movie about the future. Like those old 1990X, The Future, 2029. Making me feel old, Joe.
It's not me. Battle down the sideline. Good effort coming in to close it off by Gabrielle Reinhardt, another freshman. That class of 2029 really well represented in this Cardinals varsity squad.
Well, like you said, bodes well for years to come. A lot of that chemistry of playing together, playing for the same coach, is stuff you just can't pick up after a couple of games.
Marilyn Yang Win getting in the way, making the block, getting the steal out front, and that shot goes up and off the post. A wide open look for Madeline Yang out front. And unfortunately, she just got underneath it.
Yeah, really good effort here to get that cross over to her and just couldn't get it down. It looks like it came off her shin.
Knee.
Didn't even get her foot on it, yeah.
That was just in a tough spot off the bounce. Tried to direct it toward the net. And unfortunately, sent it up and over. But yeah, that was Marilyn Yang Win on the block and then the steal and then a great setup. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, a lot of times the catalyst for this offense.
Looks like this one's coming back the other way. Cardinals will have another free kick.
Olivia Lahr will go direct. And on a hop, O'Connor bobbled it a little bit. But she'll wait for traffic to clear and give a good boot. Stopped up by the Cardinals near midfield. Hawks able to win it back, but only momentarily. Olivia Lahr again disrupting on the back end, getting a transition. Madison Marquise had it knocked away from her.
They're doing a great job on defense of keeping their shape and not getting lopsided to either way, so their defenders are in the right position to make the plays.
Maya Thomas battling along the sideline. Comes back to Kraus. Shot into traffic. Rejected out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Chaska.
But yeah, that defender right in the spot where she's supposed to be. You see that, especially with a lot of young players, they kind of have that magnet ball attitude, especially on defense, where they'll get a little too far out of position to one side or the other. But like you said, this is a sign of good coaching that they're staying where they're supposed to be.
4 seniors on the squad, a couple of them big contributors, including that young lady, Aaliyah Williams. And co-captain right there, Stegman, also a senior. Kaylee Stegman, Liliana Mathiasen, and Michaela Hapsland, the 4 seniors. So starting most nights, but the youth is prevalent throughout their lineup. A couple of really nice pieces that will be seniors next year in Yang Win and Alphen. And Maya Thomas.
We got a trip called there, so we'll get a free kick again.
Pass ahead denied. Hawks send it back to the corner, long run.
Can't quite get
Long
there in
run
time.
for Schneider. She's not able to get there in time, so it'll be a Cardinal throw in almost midway through the first half. Cardinals with the lone goal in the 10th minute. And a quick steal by Schneider. Cardinals collapse on defense. This one cleared up the line, bounces off a couple of players. Heel to the middle of the field for Chaska. The Cardinals able to collapse again. Good block there from Greenwald.
I think we're going to get that push in the back, is what that whistle was there. A little frustration there on that one.
Great support from the Cardinals defense causing that frustration. We talked about just layers of defense. They overlap, they support one another, and Gabrielle Reinhardt, what year? Freshman.
There you go. I was going to guess 8th grade, but I know there's only one 8th grader on the team, so.
I wasn't paying attention. Was there a card?
Sure, I think the ref is coming over right now. Starting us back up.
Oh, yeah, it was just a long delay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
He went over and looked like he was putting a pen and paper away. That usually means he wrote down some numbers and handed out a card. I wasn't paying attention there, so I don't know.
I didn't see a card, so. Could just be my old man eyes, though.
I was not paying attention. That's the.
There's two of us up here for a reason, and if we both missed it, that's bad. So.
Well, we also have 4 or 5 cameras, so
Oh, shit.
I would assume that
There's at least 2 cards or 2
Yeah,
cameras.
bring it, bring it.
So somebody might have picked it up.
somebody would have told us
Yeah.
by now. But we're all a bunch of Sergeant Schultzes. We know nothing. Hawks try to build an attack down the near side. This is Alec Navius crossing, but that crossed up. Kurdik out front. Thomas comes back to win the ball.
Nice play there to get it off the defender. She was getting pinned in on the side and just banked it off the defender's foot to retain
Actually,
control.
she's the defender.
Oh, yeah. Well, the attacker, there we go.
There you
The one with the bird mascot.
go. Right. Can the songbirds beat the birds of prey? That
What's
is the
ven-
question for tonight.
What's the venue? Like, are they fighting like in the ocean? 'Cause that changes a lot.
On a soccer pitch.
Do they have time to play? Oh, playing soccer?
Yes.
Ooh.
Hawks and Cardinals. Right
The-
now, the advantage has gone to the Cardinals, although the Hawks have been circling the offensive zone a lot. First, that first 5 minutes, and then again these last 2 or 3. And this is out the end line. It'll be another corner. Their third
Cardinals-
corner kick already.
Yeah, Cardinals were able to capitalize on that first chance they had, and
Yeah, and since then, 2 direct kicks at the net, but relatively easy saves for Katie O'Connor.
yeah,
Wait.
Chaska has been on the attack almost the whole game.
Kraus with the left foot. Out front, Williams diving, able to cover it up.
A little extracurricular there after the cover up. And we got a card.
Oh, that. That's an unpopular decision.
Well, going over to talk to the ref, and we can see on the replay here, there was definitely an arm thrown after the attempted goal here. So we'll see on the replay, a little pushing and shoving. A shove there, and then a punch back. And that punch is going to do it pretty much every time.
Pretty much. Chaska fans not happy, but it's the retaliation. It's almost always what they see. So an early ejection. Kuczynski, again, retaliation.
Well, as we saw in the replay there was definitely a shove, but like you said, the retaliation, you can't swing the fist at somebody.
This is still relatively early. We're just over midway through the first half. Cardinals a 1-goal lead, as we were talking about just before the excitement happened. Really, they took advantage of their lone opportunity. And Chaska has been down in this end a lot. They really don't have but one shot on goal. They've gotten in the area. They've buzzed around, but not really gotten to the point where they've gotten a look to take the shot. That last one, I guess, on the off that corner kick is their best opportunity. And, of course, that's, again, a little overshadowed by the pushing, the shoving, and then the eventual red card.
Coon Rapids still trying to stop that attack by the Hawks here, despite the man advantage.
That means a lot more running for the ladies in white. Great battle and win for Kurdick down in the corner. Long shot. Williams reaches up, makes the save, and is able to secure it.
Good job tracking that one in the air, just knocking it down. Going over to talk to Coon Rapids coach here. Don't have our coach mic'd up tonight, so not quite sure what the conversation's about.
Seems a weird time, and it looks like they're discussing something also with Jeremy Shepard, who is the trainer, and he's usually keeping an eye on the lightning tracker, which I don't know that there is storms in the area, but with this kind of humidity late in the season like this, it certainly wouldn't be a huge surprise. Cardinals lost a game earlier in the season against Hermantown.
Nothing on the radar here at all, so I don't think there's any lightning concerns. Quite literally not a cloud in the sky.
Well, you're zoomed pretty far out.
Well, the clouds have to be big.
They don't, though, actually. To produce thunder and lightning, don't have to be very large at all. Not sure. Both teams have huddled.
Hey fans, the ref just stopped the game because of what's being said here. If it happens again, he's gonna make everybody leave. So can we just keep things positive?
There is the answer.
There we go.
I was wondering if that might be the case, but when I saw Jeremy checking his phone, I thought maybe, perhaps, there was lightning in the area, but
the
yes,
real lightning was coming from the bleachers.
It was the chatter about the refs' calls.
So
and now we will get back to
a warning to the fans here that if it continues, they will be asked to leave. He didn't say he'd stop the game. He would just send all the fans out.
yeah, which is within their authority to do.
Absolutely.
We'd stick around.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They'd be able to watch it in the parking lot.
In the
on
air
their
conditioning, which
phones.
actually sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, right. So back to soccer. This is how they play this game. Coon Rapids, again, has not spent a ton of time in the offensive zone. They capitalized on their one great opportunity. They spent a little more time down there just after that, able to get a couple of shots on long, direct free kicks that really weren't dangerous at all.
And they did stop the game clock during that, so we're not going to have some ridiculous 14-minute stoppage time at the end of the half here.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't?
Not in high school.
Okay.
No. I know when early on, and soccer is just it's a weird, strange way to have time deciding a game. Long shot off the post and in for Kelly Alphin from a long way out. She unloads off the iron and in. And in the 26th minute, the Cardinals have made it a 2-goal lead.
We'll get another look at that one here on the replay. But, yeah, she fired that from a ways out.
Coming across, has enough room, and she just puts it over everybody. O'Connor just not able to get there. It's off the iron and in.
I think she's the only one who knew a shot was going to happen right then.
Long shot at the other end. Williams takes it on a bounce. Alphin comes back, controls her pass, knocked away.
Fans are starting to police each other right now.
Kurt Walrath down on the track trying to keep the chatter at a minimum.
Oh, we may got another stop here.
Well, and there was a penalty called, and Chaska
looks like they are looking to have some fans removed.
So unfortunate that this is the way that this game has gone for Coon Rapids, dampening their celebration a little bit. For Chaska, I've got to imagine that it affects their ability to stay on the roll that they have been. Especially looking now and seeing 2 goals, really on they're only 2 good scoring chances, and Chaska just they haven't had grade A chances except for the one corner. They were able to turn into something, but it's it's difficult when these things are overshadowed by the behavior of the fans and their reaction to the referees, and it's a tough job. We have been known from time to time to get on referees about their calls, about the nature of them, the all of those things. But at the same time, it's not a job I would do, so I try to cut them as much slack as possible.
And realistically, for most of these guys, it's not even their main job. This is something they're doing extra on the side.
Almost zero.
Especially at a high school level.
Yeah, almost zero is this their main gig. And bottom line, you can't play the games without them. You can't.
True. Yeah.
And with that, we're back underway. One fan fewer in our audience, but maybe one fan more in our viewership on YouTube. Didn't get him our card as he walked out.
He'll see the truck. They'll stop him on the way out. Let him still have a chance to at least watch the game. But yeah, Chaska doing a great job keeping up the pressure despite being a man down. And when you're constantly on the attack, eventually something's going to break.
Cardinals able to step up, force it to the other end, but Chaska again responds well, gets numbers back. A little fan on the clear attempt by Pfeffer, and it's lost out of bounds. Jenica Erickson will handle the throw in on the near side. Erickson bumped off it. Cross out front by Callie Alpha. Oh, it was Wold that was tripped up down deep. Yeah, she went too deep and got out of bounds. Goal kick. Chaska able to get it back out near midfield. Poking into the Cardinal end. Stopped up by Olivia Lahr. Cardinals work it back near side. Jenica Erickson. Had it taken right off her foot by Pfeffer. Got it turned around momentarily. Stegman can't get it past Kraus. Forced in deep. And spun out of bounds. The Cardinals will have an opportunity to bring everybody back into position.
Oh, we did talk about like the flow of the game being interrupted a couple of times here, but if your team's constantly on the attack, a couple extra timeouts, a little breather, maybe helps out a little bit.
This one played in behind. This could be danger. Good job getting back and clearing it out of trouble by Lahr again. Unfortunately, out the end line, and yet another corner kick for the Chaska Hawks. This will be their fourth of this first half. And their most dangerous scoring opportunity came off of a corner from this very side. Kraus right into the middle. Cardinals' first touch, but not able to clear. Kraus didn't get the angle she needed. It spins off the instep, out of bounds. Goal kick upcoming.
Get really impressed with Chaska's ability to keep up the attack, even being down a man.
Erickson not able to keep it in bounds. Alec Navius sends it in. Hawks able to work it all the way back across and back into the middle. That pass interrupted by Maya Thomas, but controlled again by Schaefer. Thomas turns it around once more, and it's lost out of bounds. Throw in to the Hawks, under 10 minutes to go in this opening half. Coon Rapids with a pair of goals. One by Jenica Erickson in the 10th minute, and then a long one off the post and in for Callie Alphen in the 26th. This is going to be a PK right here, though, as defenders stepped in the way and tripped up Kurtik in the box.
Looks like she's a little hurt there. I think we're going to stop time here as we have an injury. She's grabbing the back of that right leg.
Jeremy Shepard out to have a look, and hopefully Kurtik is okay.
So it sounds like from that fan ejection, the team was awarded a second red card for Chaska, so they are down 2 players.
Oh, they still got 9 out there. 2, 3. Stop moving, girls. Stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Okay.
That scared me.
I'm just passing along information. that was
PK
fed to
will
me.
go to Addison Schneider.
Ref talking to the goalie to make sure she knows when she can leave that line. Little adjustment before the try, and here we go.
Schneider sweeps it far side. Williams dives, makes the save, able to get over and smother it up. How about that? Huge save for the senior captain.
See that replay again here. Not too much on the kick. She's able to block it. And more importantly, get back up and jump on top of that one. But Chaska right back on the attack. It's another long shot sent toward the net.
Yeah, they are winning in the shots on goal department. And really the possession time.
Of possession, yeah.
Possibly their pass percentage. Almost all of the stats except for the one that matters most.
Opportunity in close here.
Great job turning on the corner by Addison Schneider. Eventually that overlapping Cardinal defense was able to shut her down, but forced out the end line and another corner kick. It's number 5 of the first half for the Chaska Hawks.
Definitely don't want to give up that many corners.
She's good. I mean, but you beat 2, the third one, plus the goalkeeper, awfully hard to get by. Schneider will handle it, an outswinger. Bounces in the middle of a big group. Bounces around, that one directed toward the goal, but off a Cardinal, then played off of a Hawk and out the end line. And a goal kick upcoming for the Cardinals, an opportunity to get a little breathing room. Chloe Davey was the one trying to create the pressure on the back post.
That one rolls through a bevy of players before rolling out of bounds.
They will again work it back to Schneider. Schneider gets in across the is taken away. What a great defensive play. I think that was Stegman. Slid in and took that. No, it was Brindley Wold that slid in and took that pass away. It was a great play by Schneider, and she had Kraus in a good spot waiting to take a shot. It may have been late in 16 or 18 in a good spot. If that pass gets through, it's probably a one-goal game. And Wold just made a great play on the ball.
Yeah, that Cardinals defense definitely being put to the test tonight. Already another attempt.
Schneider again chips it over the defense and out the end line. Another goal kick upcoming. Hawks are getting their money's worth at the offensive end.
Absolutely. Just that constant pressure, not giving up any. I mean, honestly, not giving up any real good chances to the Cardinals. They just capitalized on 2 of them.
Right back in that dangerous area. They have spent so much time possessing the ball. Down deep. Here's Schneider again from that corner. Crossing. And I don't know if that went off the finger of Williams and will lead to yet another corner. But boy, Addison Schneider has done everything but score for this squad. 5 corner kicks for the Hawks, 6 goal kicks for the Cardinals. At the other end, 1 goal kick and 0 corners.
But
And
two,
that's
2 goals on 4 shots.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
I
the other 2 shots were, again, free kicks that they went direct from a long way out, and O'Connor made pretty easy saves on. Here's a shot and a goal, and Chaska is on the board. Chloe Davy.
Great pass.
Just under 5 minutes remaining.
Excellent pass, just right between 2 defenders up there. Led her just enough for her to get a foot on it, change the angle, put that one into the net for the Hawks. And we got a 1-goal game.
And we talked about it. So much pressure and just a little chip ahead from Schneider. And a good finish for Chloe Davy to put him on the board.
And Hawks coming right back on the attack again.
Well, again, this is a team in Chaska playing, again, a player short. But also a team that's only scored 2 or more in 3 of their contests coming in. So it's getting that second one has not been easy for this squad. But they needed tonight to at least get back to a tie. Getting at least 1 before the break is huge. But as you talked about, they're right back on the attack, putting it deep in the end. Schneider sends it out the end line. It was lost out of bounds before that.
And again, if you keep giving the other team chances, eventually something's going to break. And on a nice little touch pass ahead, Chaska gets themselves on the board. We're going to have a whistle on a trip here.
Kaylee Stegman will put the boot to it. Stopped up by the Hawks. Turning with it is Schneider. Her pass taken away. Yang Nguyen near side, her pass. Knocked down by Alec Navius. Stegman wins it back for the Cardinals. And then Kraus takes it away for Chaska. Schneider in the middle. She's been around the ball a whole lot. Trying to feed Davy, the goal scorer, again. Bobbled a little bit by Williams, but she'll hold on. Stegman has it get away from her a bit. Cardinals able to send it ahead.
Looks like a
Mathiasen took
basketball pick
took
there.
a pretty hard body check.
Well, if they're standing still and you run into them, that's on you.
There's no
She's setting a screen
no
for the
whistle.
pick and roll there. So
Callie Alphen back in. Started the first, finished the second.
2 minutes left in the half here.
Gonna go out off of Kaylin Greenwald. Got it through to Davy, but it got away from her. Greenwald and Davy tied up. Davy wins it. Jenica Erickson over in support. Punched away by Brindley Wold. Hawks get it turned around.
That one is going to end up a Cardinals ball.
Wold trying to push it through the middle. That's stopped up. Sent back to the corner. Long run, and out to scoop it up is the netminder Aaliyah Williams.
Williams with that great save on the penalty kick. Otherwise, we'd be looking at a tie game. I probably could have blown that whistle from up here on that one.
Oh, and it's a yellow card. It was a relatively hard foul for Slindy.
Clear look, no one around. Ref's looking right at you with the ball there.
Ref running out of some ink.
And he might need a second notebook.
Just a little more than 30 seconds remain in the first half. Coon Rapids 2 goals on really their only 2 good scoring chances. Chaska finally cashing in the final 5 minutes to make it a 2-1 game, but they have had a lot of possession. They've had a lot of zone time. They've outshot the Cardinals.
17 ticks left on the clock here. They're going to see if they can get another chance.
Cross, but it was out the end line. It'll be a goal kick. And the Cardinals will take their time, and that'll end the first half. And they'll go to the locker room up 2-1, but they should count themselves lucky considering how that first half played out as far as time of possession and opportunities on goal. But they have themselves a lead, 2-1. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching Girls High School Soccer on CTN.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected. And we look forward to 10,000 more.
Back at the Cardinals Stadium, just about ready to get the second half underway. Coon Rapids a 2-1 lead. They converted on their 2 good scoring chances. They've averted some disaster at the other end.
There's that first goal bouncing through the
Jenica
defense.
Erickson pounding it home, and then off a throw-in. Off the iron and in from a long way out for Kelly Alphen. That came in the 26th minute. A PK save just under 10 minutes to go. Kept it 2-0. And then they finally break through. Chloe Davey slips that one past a diving Aaliyah Williams with just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. And Chaska really had the better opportunities, the better time of possession, but they weren't able to convert.
Definitely nice, clean passes, good ball movement, and the defense just not able to clear the zone. However, the defense was always in the way. They let one goal through on a lot of chances and a lot of corner kicks in that first half.
Yeah, 5 corner kicks for Chaska. Unofficially, they had 9 shots attempted, 7 on net. Only a couple that I would call really grade A chances, but they did have some opportunities, including off of the corner kick, a little bit of a scramble that led to the controversial red card call that then led to some
additional activities,
extracurriculars that were outside the field of play. But here comes the pressure again from the Chaska Hawks to start this second half. They're going to have yet another corner kick. They got that red card right around the midway point of the first half. So they'll play 3/4 of the game shorthanded. Schneider puts it into the middle. The Hawks get a look, but they send it up and over, out of play. Another goal kick for Coon Rapids.
But every one of those goal kicks, they seem to turn right back around and just come back down into the end for the Cardinals. If I didn't know Chaska was down a player, I
wouldn't know.
It looks like they're playing even strength. Again, they're good ball control, staying on the attacking end.
Davey finds some room, left-footed shot. Williams the save. Davey looking for her second.
And Chaska right back down on the attack again.
Some room, and a shot goes well wide. Out of play, and another goal kick. Pressure from Karina Alex Alex Navid.
It's all yours.
I'm wrong. However I pronounce it, I'm wrong.
Alex.
Pretty sure.
Alex sounds good to me.
We can call her Karina. Alec Naviuses. That's Maya Thomas. I got that one.
That one you got. That one you've done once or twice before.
Well, and certain names that even I can't screw up. I suppose I could if I really tried.
Those 2-syllable words are a little bit easier on you.
They are.
Again, nice work by Chaska, just keeping the ball down in the offensive end.
Well, it's Slindy, a nice move along the sideline and then sent it in. Cardinals able to recover and get it back out near midfield. Wold sending it back to the middle, intercepted. Bryn Krause has been around the ball a whole lot for Chaska tonight, too. Thomas can't get the clear. Gets in behind. Davey creating the pressure. Good win for Gabrielle Reinhardt to get it out. Give her teammates a chance to come back and help on defense. Yang Win can't clear. Wold sends it toward the sideline. Thomas tried to turn. It's knocked away from her, out of bounds by Schneider, who has been absolutely everywhere for the Chaska Hawks.
And the Hawks get the ball right back again.
Davies sends it down to the corner for Slindy. Slindy trying to battle through the pressure coming from Reinhardt. Lost it out the end line, and Cardinals have yet another goal kick. Erickson can't get around the corner. Stopping it up is Greenwald, but only momentarily. Hawks again. Possess. Schneider spins, finds some room. Long shot, well wide. Goal kick. Number 10.
Yeah, like you said, Schneider's on the ball all the time. She's making good passes. She's taking shots. She's pushing the ball ahead. Definitely been their catalyst up front. And with most of the game taking place in that area of the field, it seems like she's been on the ball the whole game.
Brinley Wold, a little bit of room. Sends a long one ahead for Michaela Hafslin. She's not able to get there in time. Cardinals at least able to flip the field momentarily. See if they can stay on top of the ball and keep the Hawks bottled up a little bit. Yang Win able to get it across for Callie Alphin trying to settle. Alphin, a little bit of room, crosses through, tried to get it back to Yang Win, but Hawks sniffed that one out. Davy ahead for Schneider. Slowed by Lar. Lar trying to get it away from Davy. Thomas turns with it along the sideline. Maya Thomas with a little bit of room to run. Ooh, a little shifty. Sneaks it ahead to Wold, but it was broken up. Stegman this time. Intercepting. Kraus stops it up for Chaska. Far side. Karina sends it ahead, but taken away this time by Jenica Erickson. And
I was going to say, that one looked out to me and I didn't hear the whistle, so he caught it. He was just a little late.
Smartly played there by Kaylin Greenwald off the attacking Hawks player. Headed in by Davy, coming out for it is Williams, and Chloe Davy seems to have fed off the energy of her first goal late in the first half.
Yeah, just one or two steps there, and that's a different person getting to the ball first.
It's a boot that's going to go wide for Davy, as she did get there in front of Williams this time. Sends it just wide. Another goal kick. Yeah, Davy is dangerous. Schneider has been all over the ball, those two together. Really making it difficult for Coon Rapids to get out of their own end.
Yeah, definitely keeping the Hawks in this game. Just a one-goal difference here.
Cardinals shut down at midfield again. Wold slips it ahead. Jenica Erickson trying to get it back to the middle of the field. Knocked away out of bounds by Pfeffer. This time she'll turn and send it along the sideline. Schneider. Little bit of breathing room. Cutting back. Had it tipped away by Yang Win. Schneider gets it back again. Yang Win sticking right with her. Turns and shoots well wide, out of bounds. And a Coon Rapids goal kick. That young lady will sleep well tonight.
Or not at all.
I would assume very well. She has put a lot of effort on this field.
Well, on this, the humidity is finally starting to clear up now, but that first half, it was pretty impressive out there.
Wold can't control it. Hawks right back on the attack. Yang Win sends it on a play over behind the Chaska bench. Just over 10 minutes into the second half. Coon Rapids scored 2. And Chaska has, since that time, pretty much been in control. They have cut it to a 1-goal lead. Here in the second, they have maintained a ton of possession. Unofficially, I've got them for 8 shot attempts already in this second half. Only 1 on goal, but 8 shots attempted because they've been down in this end. Cross a big part of that. Again, she has done a nice job kind of midfield stopping up Cardinal progress throughout the evening. Settling it is Pfeffer. Her pass to the middle, broken up by Wolf. Sent to the corner. Jenica Erickson. Long run, will cross. That was stopped up. Into the middle. Cardinals have numbers. Diving on it, though, is O'Connor. And that may have been the Cardinals' best opportunity since their last goal in the 26th minute.
Definitely had a chance there, but yeah, O'Connor just getting right down the middle and smothering that one.
That one too far in front of Jenica Erickson on the right side, lost out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Bryn Pfeffer for Chaska. Another look at it. And I don't know that they wouldn't have been offside.
Yeah, it would have been close to a flag.
Another Cardinal opportunity, but white jerseys get there first. Good clear by Addie Moss. Addison Erickson was in the area, just not able to get there before it was cleared away. Brinley Wold weaving through some traffic. She tries to cross down low. No chance to get through. O'Connor scoops it up. Reinhardt gets over there, clears it away ahead of Chloe Davy. Wold again disrupting things, gets it up the line, knocked away out of bounds by Bryn Pfeffer. Long ball to the other end, and that really is the only way the Cardinals have had any relief tonight is just long boots, trying to get the field flipped, but they have not been able to establish a lot of possession deep in the offensive end. Here's Callie Alphin. She'll take a shot from a ways out. That was blocked. Another opportunity served into the crowd at the top of the box. Hawks able to turn it around quickly. Long ball to the other end. Long run. And a good job getting control and getting it ahead by Reinhardt. Thomas had it poked away. Cardinal ball. Thrown ahead, too far for Addison Erickson. Tipped out of bounds by Addie Moss. Callie Alphen throws in, looking for Jenica Erickson on the run. She was bumped off it, and that draws the whistle. Haven't seen a lot of fouls in this second half. Wow, that's a little ticky-tack.
We'll
That's
take a look at the replay. We didn't have the back angle that the ref did. But
I know exactly, because after the whistle, she went by and she kind of booted the ball backwards. That's pretty ticky-tack to call it a card. Slindy heads to the sideline, clearly upset. Cardinals will get the free kick. And here's the contact. That's where the foul is called. And then on her way back after the whistle, she just kind of heel kicks it as she goes by. I don't know. Again, I'm not an aficionado or a rules expert. It's just a little soft, and I think it really just is. If that happens in a game that hasn't seen the cards that we've seen to this point, and the
escalation,
the oddities that we've seen throughout this contest. Without that, I don't think this is anything at all. But because we have had that passed already throughout this evening's contest, pretty quick to take in his pocket and grab a yellow card.
The level of referee control of the game has increased a little bit due to the previous incidents.
Well, and you would think, especially with a 2-0 lead through most of, or the latter part of that first half, when we had the other slowdowns, you would think that would be disheartening, especially with the calls seemingly going against them more often than not. You could see it being disheartening for the Chaska Hawks, but to their credit, they did a really nice job of continuing to keep the pressure on, even after losing a player to a red card, and being 9 on 10 on the field. They continued to play with poise, get possession, and keep Coon Rapids bottled up in its own zone.
Ref over talking to the coaches here. Don't have the luxury of our parabolic mic there.
No, and based on body language, it looks like he's talking about the body contact that led to the initial call. And if that's the case, the wrong player was given the card, because it wasn't Slindy who had the body contact. I think it was 18, Bryn Kraus, not number 8. But just another oddity in this evening's contest. And again, it'd be very easy, to lose the tempo, to lose the intensity with the added delay when you're already down. But Chaska Hawks have not done that. And for Coon Rapids, they need to find another gear and really find a way to get some possession, get the ball down to the other end, and get a separator goal. If they could convert here on the free kick, set something up, that would be as quickly as you could possibly do it, I suppose. Kaylee Stegman will take it direct and on a hop. An easy save for O'Connor. Rolls it out. Stegman intercepts a pass. And this is, the part of the field where the Cardinals need to be able to get some...
Maintain possession a little bit better and convert those
Zone
into
time.
scoring chances. Yeah, zone time. That's a good way to say it. Chaska getting their defense set back up here.
Madeline Yang to the corner. Couldn't get enough angle on that out the end line. This is just the second goal kick. I might be wrong. In the craziness of tonight's contest, I don't trust my own
It's less than
stats
5.
at all.
It's less than 5.
But, oh, guaranteed. I believe this is just their second goal kick. The Cardinals have had 13. What does that tell you about where the ball's been most of the night?
Well, like you said, at the end of the game, there's only one stat that matters, and that's that scoreboard. So,
and to this point, the Cardinals continue to control that. Caitlin Greenwald chipping it out of bounds. Goal in the 10th minute by Jenica Erickson. Callie Alphen scored in the 26th to make it a 2-0 lead. Then in the 36th minute, just into the 36th minute, Chloe Davey scored for Chaska to make it a 2-1 game, and they have spent the majority of this second half in Cardinal territory.
good pass ahead there.
Here's another great opportunity. Davey coming in. Thomas back to support. Slows things down. Tipped away by Karina. She'll catch up with it on the near side. Pressured. And it ends up out the end line. And this is only their second corner of this second half. 7th of the evening. Coon Rapids has exactly 0. That I say with confidence because I wouldn't have missed a Cardinal corner.
Bounces through and headed out.
Long shot and a save by Williams. Rebound, still loose, chipped in. And the Chaska Hawks have evened the score. Karina Aleknavius finishes, and it's 2-all with just over 21 minutes to play.
Just a nice goal there, just sticking with it. Initial shot blocked, but not contained. We see the corner gets headed out of the box.
Long shot in, and Williams able to make the save, but not able to control it. And good patience by Karina, waiting for the traffic to clear a little bit. Cardinals back on the attack quickly at the other end. Long shot in, and O'Connor will take it on a hop.
We got a tie game with 21 and change to play.
And again, this is just the 4th time this season that Chaska has scored 2 or more goals. They have won the other 3. Great body position by Greenwald. But then won back by Karina into the middle. Davey pressured. Played off it by Reinhardt. Cardinals able to get a little bit of space. Sent right back into the attacking third by Bryn Pfeffer. Cardinals chip it near midfield. Hawks send it right back. It's Callie Alphen coming back to assist. Looking far side for Madeline Yang. It's lost out of bounds. Cardinal ball.
And Cardinals need to keep that ball on the other end of the field and hopefully generate another good scoring chance here.
Addison Erickson pressuring, but good job by Addie Moss. Shield her off, let her roll out the end line and be a goal kick for Chaska.
Gets us up to 3.
Correct.
All right.
Your math is on point.
I can handle that 2+1.
Hey, we get beyond that, it gets a little sketchy.
Gets a little foggy.
That one played too far ahead, even with the speed we've seen from Chloe Davey, and Williams able to scoop it up. Coming out off of Erlen Yang win. Will give and go along the sideline. Karina settles. Sends to the middle. Davy trying to get it back to her in the corner. Chipped out of bounds and out of danger.
Out of danger and into a throw-in.
Link pressuring down the side, but taken away. And Lar sends it up the line. That didn't click. Turned around by Pfeiffer. Greenwald trying to get around Karina. Karina able to steal. Into the middle, spinning with it is Davy. Davy has some room, tipped off of her foot. Still loose. Cardinals need to clear. Olivia Lar able to get a little bit of distance between the ball and the net. Alphen can't control. Pressure, steals it back from Schaefer. Poked free. Sent back in the Cardinals' direction, but out of bounds. Well in front of Addison Erickson. Davy trying to cross, knocked away out of bounds by Greenwald.
Definitely feels like the field's a little bit tipped toward the Coon Rapids goal. Ball always seems to be rolling downhill for Chaska.
Well, and they're bringing the pressure. They've got the momentum and really the fan support. As the Chaska fan base got a little bit of trouble with their exuberance in the first half, but now be maybe helping fuel the fire in the bellies of their competitors. That shot is wide and another goal kick upcoming. Aaliyah Williams has been busy. Ball has been in her end all night long. Lars' kick stopped up immediately. Greenwald wins it back. Takes some body contact from Davy. Gets it ahead to Callie Alphen. Alphen finds a little bit of room. Gets her head up. Sends it along. Stegman trying to track it down. Battling against Moss. Moss sends it out of play. Cardinal throw in.
Tie game here with 16 left. It's going to stay with the Cardinals here. No ball boys on the side, so the players have to retrieve it from across the track themselves.
Brinley Wold. That entry attempt denied. Davy trying to settle a bouncing ball. Pressured a lot by Gabrielle Reinhardt. Knocks it free. Here's Callie Alphen. Alphen looking for a little bit of room. Tried to pass it off, but that was intercepted. Wold steps into a passing lane. She's got a little bit of room. Let it get a little bit too far away. Stopped up by Reinhardt. Reinhardt gets it near side. Stegman runs onto it a little bit of time, a little bit of space, trying to get it back around the defender. Good job shielding her off by Schaefer. Lost it out of bounds. Alphen will send it right back to her. Stegman can't control. Alphen steps up. She wins a battle momentarily. Now cleared. Thomas whiffed on it. Sent back ahead and now controlled and turned around by Schaefer.
That is the first extended pressure I think we've seen from Coon Rapids there.
Good turn on the near sideline by number 9, Gabrielle Reinhardt, playing it off of Davy and out of bounds.
Some quick subs here.
Wold, again, able to find the ball, get it ahead, but Marquise couldn't handle it. Able to come back and win it back for the Cardinals, though. Love it.
Good stick
I'm always a
to
fan. I'm always a fan of the smaller players that use their smaller stature to gain position. Here's a great opportunity for Chaska. Shot and a goal for Addison Schneider. Defender fell down. Schneider, who's been around the ball all game long, gets in alone, and she doesn't miss.
Pumping up the crowd a little bit there after the goal. And as we get into the look at it, just like you said, Joe, defender misstepped, fell down. Coming around here, a little trip and one-on-one with the goalie. Puts it home. That's 3 goals in a row for Chaska.
On Schaefer, who has again been, or Schneider rather, who has been around the ball all game long, finally able to bury one. And you talked about, she may not be able to sleep. Had she not converted that opportunity, you would be right. She probably would not sleep tonight. But especially if this score holds, I think she will sleep very soundly now. But hats off to the Chaska Hawks. Still plenty of time for the Cardinals, but they need to get some urgency and spend some time down in this end. Generate good scoring opportunities. Really only a couple of great opportunities, and they buried them both.
Just under 13 left in the game. Honestly, I'd be surprised if we don't see another goal from either team at this point.
Erickson trying to get it away from Addison Schneider. Lost out of bounds. Well, and the Chaska team, another team that they haven't had a lot of opportunity to celebrate. Just 4 wins on the season. They're just 1-5-2 over the last 3 weeks. And for them, it's the last game of the regular season, so would mean a lot going into the playoffs. Even if Cardinals come back and tie or win this game, I don't know how you missed that one, but
yeah, coming back from down 0-2.
Yeah, and to have scored 3 goals, again, they've only done it twice all season that they've scored 3 or more.
Down a player, down 2-0 to come back and score 3 straight.
Through the adversity, through the weird delays and timeouts and added pressure to avoid any type of contact that might result in a whistle, a couple of yellow cards to go along with the red card. And now they have a carte blanche, apparently. They got the red cards, the yellow cards out of the way. Now they're just carte blanche the rest of the night.
Maybe he ran out of cards.
Well, that one, the last one, again, if it's for just the little heel kick on the ball, that was
silly.
Yeah, as ticky-tack as you come. That at least was
that was an extended arm.
Yeah, that was a legit forearm shiver. But, it is a contact sport. And realistically, I've done a few soccer games over the last 3 decades. And I would say, for the most part, on average, girls soccer, more physical than boys soccer at the high school level.
No argument. One of my kids played high school girls soccer, so totally agree.
Off a ricochet, Schaefer took it right in the eye. A little shaken up. She booted it off the Cardinal player and came right back and got her. I don't know if it got her in the eye, the nose, but she immediately dropped and grabbed at her face.
The face area.
Hopefully she's going to be okay. See the clock stop, just over 10 minutes remaining in this contest. And I want to say they did away with overtimes in regulation or in regular season.
I definitely have never seen an overtime in regulation. That's
Well, I know it was a thing. You had 2 5-minute overtimes,
Yep.
but I want to say just in the last couple of years that they eliminated that, and if it's a tie, it's a tie. Because they found out that a lot of times 2 5-minute overtimes led it to be
still a tie.
a tie. Because it was not golden goal.
Yep.
It was 2 5-minute overtimes,
Yep.
and
just
sometimes both teams would score.
Yep. And with extended time like that, especially end of a long game, the risk for injury is usually a little higher because you got players who are a little more tired, sometimes a little more reckless. So I'm sure they did their homework before they made a rash decision about changing the rules.
You have a lot of faith that I'm not sure that I do. But Cardinals back on the ball. They need one in the last 10 minutes. And again, Chaska's just done a great job of shutting them down, getting it quickly out of their end. And the Cardinals have spent most of their time defending tonight. And then crashing into one another along the sideline and turning it over. And a little frustration on the home team after things seem to be going swimmingly when they were up 2-0 26 minutes into the contest. Callie Alphen trying to spring down the sideline, had it tipped away out of bounds. And I think the Hawks have figured out they might want to mark her.
Well, and it's not like the Hawks have dropped back into like a defensive shell where they're just clearing the ball. They haven't changed the way they're playing, even though they were down 0-2 or they're up 3-2.
Schneider in traffic, lost the handle. Cardinals clear. Addison Erickson can't settle it, loses it out the sideline. Karina gets around the corner in deep, fires it off the side of the net. And yet another Coon Rapids goal kick upcoming. That's number 15 on the night.
Yeah, so that constant pressure from the Hawks. Definitely, like you said, something to build on going into the playoffs. So win, draw, or lose. Win, lose, or draw. There's an old TV show for you.
I'm a fan of classical game shows. Speed from Erilyn Yang Win. Trying to cross, had Callie Alphen screaming down the center. The Hawks able to intercept and get the clear. Wold wins it back for Coon Rapids. Has a little bit of room, leaves it over for Stegman. Stegman bumped but maintains control. She'll boot it at the net. O'Connor handles it easily.
Short kick there.
Stepping up was Jenneke Erickson. Had it swept away from her by Kraus. Again, Kraus doing a great job of clogging up the midfield and then getting them turned around. She's participated in the offensive end as well, but there you see all the way back at the netminder is their goal scorer, Chloe Davy. She had the first one. So they are moving some pieces around to shore up the back end. And cross attempt got away. Sent out of bounds by Pfeffer.
Seeing a little bit more pressure from the Cardinals here. See if they can get a clean shot attempt.
Or a dirty one. Dirty ones count too. This one skips in on O'Connor. She smothers it. And every chance she's got to get that ball a little bit further away from her net. Went the wrong way off of Erickson's head. Steal by Schneider on the far side. They continue to battle. Greenwald wins it back but sends it out of bounds. You saw the hands go up on the Chaska sideline. They wanted the call there as Schneider and Greenwald got tangled up. And instead, the call is going to be a penalty against Chaska. Erlyn Yang Win moves it over for Callie Alphin. Little tip too far for Addison Erickson. And that's going to end up out the end line. And it'll be a goal kick upcoming.
Are we going to get to 5 goal kicks, Joe?
This is number 4. Still 5 minutes to go.
Well, the clock is definitely Chaska's friend here, so they're more than happy to play ping pong in the middle of the field with this.
Wold stops it up. She's bumped to the ground and cross-clogging up that midfield again. Maybe got a little extra exuberant. Long boot from Jenica Erickson on a hop into the keeper's arms. Erlyn Yang Win charging in after it.
That's going to go straight out of bounds there. Looks like we got a sub.
Chipped into the middle. Addison Erickson was expecting it out a bit higher. O'Connor, another opportunity to punt it away. Even Coach Spellman doing some running after the balls. Keep that ball in play as much as possible. Don't let the time tick away. Clear attempt right off the face of Erlyn Yang Win and out of bounds. She went down quickly. .3:15 remaining in the Chaska Hawks. A 3-2 lead. Scored late in the first. Cut the Cardinal lead in half, and they have 2 goals here in the second. One by Karina Alexnavicius. I'm sure is an incredible mispronouncement.
You've tried 4 or 5 by this point. I think you might have hit it one of those times. I couldn't tell you which one.
And then the last one by Addison Schneider. Schneider, who has been clearly their key cog at the front end of their attack all night, hadn't generated a ton of great opportunities for herself. But then when a defender tripped, she was able to walk in alone, and she buried her opportunity. And that gave Chaska the lead with 13 and a half minutes remaining in this second half. Thomas a little too much on that pass. Davey to throw it in for the Hawks. And if they can hold on for another couple minutes, it'll be a joyous bus ride. It's a long way north to south through the metro. Get back home. Maya Thomas turning, staying with it between a bunch of defenders. Chips it out, Kelly Alphin. She'll see if she can find a way through. Alphin bumped off it. Thomas stops it up.
Leaves it, but no one there.
Pushed ahead, stopped up by Greenwald. Stegman. An opportunity. Here's Alphin. Stops it up. Shoots. Score! Kelly Alphin, her second of the game. It ties it up in the 79th minute.
She had enough separation and time to stop, square up, clock the defender and the goalkeeper, and put that one in to tie this up with less than 2 minutes to play.
You should never let anybody have this much time at this spot on your defensive end while you're protecting a lead late in the second half, but certainly don't let the other team's best player have that kind of time and space at that spot on the field late in the game when you're protecting a one-goal game, a one-goal lead. Ball comes in on Williams. She'll scoop it up. Reinhardt took the tumble. Shakes it off.
That one bounces out of bounds on the north side of the field.
You were correct. There was another goal after all in this contest.
All
Will
I
we
said-
see one more?
All I said was I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm surprised that it was that goal.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that.
For her to be that open, again, at that spot in the field, at that point, with that situation, everything came together for the Cardinals right there, and not so much for the Hawks.
Well, the Hawks are still in the attacking end here with a minute to go, and we've seen they don't need much time to put it in. Broken up by the defender here.
Yeah, Reinhardt's had a nice game for the Cardinals. Stegman comes back to it. Tipped away from her. Sent through the middle. Cardinals can't collect. Alphin will bring the pressure. O'Connor will come out and scoop it up.
20 seconds to go. Almost stepped out of the box there on that kick.
Schneider at midfield. Long shot as the buzzer will sound, and the Chaska fans are applauding a 3-3 tie. They've got to feel pretty good about that with the way this game started. They were down 2-0.
And a
lost
player.
a player to a red card, lost a fan to an ejection, lost some time to official timeouts due to the chatter from the crowd.
The chirping from the birds.
They weathered all of that. They came out and they scored 3 unanswered, got themselves a 3-2 lead. Cardinals able to come back, score one late to salvage a tie, but they should feel pretty good about that as a tie. That's not the effort they needed tonight.
Well, both teams came out and did some things they needed to do, and both teams did a couple things they probably shouldn't have. And effort-wise on both sides of the ball, I mean, the Cardinals' defense got tested tonight. They were basically on defense 75% of the game, and one of those goals was on a breakaway, so they got to feel good about some of that. But, yeah, not being able to clear is definitely something they'll need to address going forward.
Cardinals have one game remaining on Saturday on the road against Minneapolis Roosevelt. And if they can tie or beat the Teddies, they will ensure a winning record for the season. And they're going to be in the middle of that section standings, so an outside chance at a home game to start the playoffs. But playoffs are going to start next week. For us, we will be at a playoff game next Tuesday. Will it be boys? Will it be girls? It will all depend on the seedings and where they are, and if we are allowed to, if they are on the road. All depends. A lot of stuff to be determined. We'll find out, and we'll have all the details next week on Sports Night. No football this week because they are at Park of Cottage Grove, and they have their own football announcing or TV, whatever. We weren't welcome. So go Cardinals as they take on the Wolfpack. We'll see them for homecoming when they're here to host the Hopkins Royals on October the 10th, and then we'll see them again as they close out the schedule at home against the Roseville Raiders. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final between Coon Rapids and Chaska, 3-3. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Jeremy Smith, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.